I will never forget all the moments I've shared with my dad and all the things I have learned from him. I try and keep these videos fairly short, so I'll just pick one moment that I had in mind that I feel like relates to the situation. I was probably around 6, and my dad told me that his right hand was dyslexia, and that if he had to deal with something, that at least one of his kids should have to. Then he took his right hand and put dyslexia into my brain. As a newlywed, there's only one real thing that people ask you in that kind of vein, and it's sex, baby, making kitties. Now, my answer to having kids, of course, is I would love to have kids as soon as I can get the freaking oppressive thumb that is capitalism. I wish my pappy was Karl Marx! In all seriousness, my dad was a great dad, so we're not gonna actually be talking to him, because my dad would just give probably some real, like, actual good, genuine advice about being a dad. That's not funny, so we're not here for that. So we're gonna go talk to maybe the worst dad that I know, my brother. Of course we're gonna go see him because, well, ever since he read 2 books and 8 people care about who he is, now he's too good to come to my house. Dyslexic shames me every single day, so I mean, let's go. Michael?
Yes.
I'm here because you're a dad.
Okay.
And I might be a dad someday.
Okay. Are you gonna tell me something
What
about
are the
myself?
chances if I release this video that I'm gonna end your career? 0. Nobody watches this.
5.
Okay, Michael. Now that you have a son, I want to. Here's the thing. I have 2 sons. I've told Danny regularly that if we do have a biological kid, it's guaranteed a son because of the amount of testosterone I have in my body.
Okay.
So I'm gonna focus mainly on your sons.
Okay.
One's unborn.
Yeah. I don't know anything about
One
him.
is born.
I do know a lot about him.
You know a lot about him. How does it feel to have a son and know that you've contributed to the patriarchy and are now part of a problem? How does that make you feel?
Neutral.
If what I've been reading on Twitter recently is to be correct, that is arguably worse.
Babies are also spawned by things having to do with 2.
Dude, I'm gonna have to censor that now. You have made...
Love?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not what I wanted to talk. Michael, I wanted to talk to you about.
Is that what the video is secretly about? You're asking for advice?
It was about lovemaking. Yeah, dude, we've been trying. Me and Danny put our butts together every night and we don't have a kid yet. Is that bad? Do I need to go to the hospital?
It's not bad.
You make videos. You make videos about books.
Yeah.
And you've talked about books that have made you cry.
Mm-hmm.
And it made me think about my dad. Because you're a dad and you have a son. It made me think about my dad. I think I've seen dad. No, my dad. I did what you did. It made me think about my dad. It made me think about Papa. I've only seen Dad cry one time. And it was over a death in real life.
I've seen him cry more than once.
Okay, Dad's cried one time. Shut up, liar. Most
of them are all about deaths, though.
So here's the thing. At what age...
How many times have you seen me cry and not about death?
At what age do you feel like you have to stop crying so your son will continue to look at you as a man, as alpha? How old is Charlie allowed to be and see you cry over a book you're reading, you coward?
I never let children see me cry over a book.
How do you teach a kid to play catch? Because the only way I see it in my head is you show them the rough idea of how to catch something, like kind of with their hands, and then you proceed to throw a ball at somebody that does not know how to catch, which feels like bullying to me.
It's more involved than that because if they don't, it's like the Dark Souls of real life. If they don't obey what you tell them to do, like if you're like, hey, hold your hands like this, or hey, do this, and if they don't do it, then you just throw the ball at their face anyway, so it hits them until they listen to what you say. Then you throw the ball good, so when they obey, they catch it.
It's teaching a kid to play catch is maybe the best allegory of parenting I've ever heard in my life. If you can teach a kid to catch, you can be a good parent. Is that what I'm hearing?
You can throw a ball at a kid, and a kid can throw a ball at you, but if you teach a kid to catch, they'll eat forever.
Knowing the deep rage that runs through half of your son's veins, are you scared that at some point you're going to have to punch fight your son?
like legitimately or
Yeah.
like
Both.
I mean, he's a Knipp, so I feel like at some point he will have to take over the clan and he'll have to put me down.
Yeah, just remember when you killed
like,
Dad? When you killed Dad?
Like when I killed Dad.
Yeah, when you killed Dad. I remember that, dude.
The day we buried him was the last time you saw me cry.
And the last time I saw him cry, Dad cried tears of happiness as you freaking punched him to death. And he said, finally, I can leave this mortal coil. And he finally goes, finally, one of my sons.
Finally, I can die knowing my family will be protected.
He said, finally, one of my sons decided to have testosterone. Dude, remember when Dad was convinced we were producing estrogen for 4 years? Are you more scared of one of your sons turning out like you or turning out like me?
I'm gonna die. Hold on, I'm dizzy. Oh, hold on. Frank, I'm gonna pass out. Oh, I'm so dizzy. Oh, my word. Oh. Dude, I legit almost passed out. I know I say that.
Crushed it, dude.
Oh, dude, I know I say that all the time. But I legit almost passed out. Holy frick, I have no idea. Those are like my worst nightmares.
But everything, don't remember them.
That's what you usually do. Now stay right there while I hope the same thing that happens to you that happened to Hunty Bides, where you watch your father's mental and physical health fall apart on the national stage, but you don't even get his one solace because you don't get the crack cocaine or smoked Parmesan cheese. I support this message. I'm Marcus Knipp.